What's up, everybody? It's Kyle with another episode, also known as the Panda Man, of Unlocking Your Inner Strength. Had a great weekend, busy weekend with sports. Friday was field day and then the foam party at the kids' school, children's school. That was a busy day. Saturday sports, and then yesterday we had Devin's 40th birthday party at the Frenchtown roller rink, little throwback. It's like stepping back in time, like a portal. Really cool place, though. And there's not many of them left around. The skating rinks, I only fell once. Like a newborn deer out there. I've not skated much in my life, but it's fun. Good time. Just out for a little morning walk right now. Getting my 45 minutes in. At least a portion of it. So that's the thing. It doesn't have to be straight when you commit to it. Daily walking, I think, is essential for the mind and body. I think it's really good for a multitude of reasons. Clarity, peace of mind, and insulin sensitivity. Nothing to do with burning calories. Just get out there, clear your mind. Today, what I want to go over with you guys is a form of exercise that is not often talked about, not often utilized. Something that was used by Bruce Lee to a large degree, isometric training. Now, you rarely ever see this done because for most people I would assume it's boring, or they don't think they're doing anything because there's no movement. So isometric is when you get to a certain position where you flex your muscles and then you hold. So this is what we used to do in bodybuilding when I practiced my posing. 7 poses, 4, I forget what they called them, mandatory poses, right? And then you had the 7. So there's 11 poses, but you'd practice, I practiced 20, 30 minutes a day, really bring out the definition, the muscle density, the hardness of the muscle. So this year in the fat shredder, I said, okay, I'm going to add that component in because that always helped me when I was competing. As far as getting lean and just having a more muscular look. So I've been doing 5 minutes a day. Now this is a great way to train as you age or if you have injuries. And you don't need to do bodybuilding poses to do this. You can simply take your biceps, flex and squeeze. Lock your arms out, flex your triceps, flex and squeeze. Obviously back, chest, legs, just contract the muscle. Now there's a large degree of mind-muscle connection when you're doing this. Some of the muscles, let's say your lats, your mid-back, your rhomboids, you might not know how to flex yet, right? This is where you can do an isometric hold on the backside. Do a TRX row or a cable row. Pull yourself in or pull the weight in and hold. Now, what will isometric training do for you? First, it is great for your tendons, your tendon strength. A lot of times, especially when people are juicing too much and they'll pop tendons, it's because the tendon did not keep up with the muscle as far as how much force it can withstand. So isometrics are great for tendon strength, and tendons are really where all your power is transmitted through. Now I know that extensively from rupturing both of my patellar tendons. So that's a great thing to have tendon strength. You develop your nervous system. So think about a muscle cramp. That's essentially an isometric contraction, or isometric hold, I should say, flex. My theory with the cramping is I'll get severe cramps when I get them. It's few and far between now with how I do my electrolytes within the Panda diet. But I always told Devin, I said, I think the more developed the nervous system is, the worse the cramps can be and will be. Because your nervous system's so tied in that they can really get that muscle to contract and it's gonna hurt, right? So anyhow, very tied into the nervous system. You can actually develop a lot of strength when you're doing this. You can develop insane strength because of that nervous system. And the more you do this, the more you're going to gain control over each muscle group or isometric hold. Now again, you don't need to know how to do any bodybuilding poses. Your muscles will get a harder look. And just test this. Do your biceps and triceps for a week. 2 minutes on each, 2.5 minutes on each, about 20, 30 seconds at a clip. And notice at the end of the week when you flex them how much harder they are at rest. So you're activating, you're accessing the nervous system. So a great way to do that. Now, how would you put this into your training? Well, you can just do the 5 minutes throughout the day like I've been doing. Just do various holds. For your chest, take a ball, put it between your hands, and try to drive your elbows together, right? And try to get that chest to flex. That's a great one. You can do a push-up isometric hold. You can do rear foot elevated split squat hold. Come down to where you can find it. You could do a horse stance hold, like a squat position hold, calf hold. It's really the limit of the imagination is all that's going to limit you on this. Now, I even do it when I have Ainsley. I'll do walking isometrics where I'll flex my back while I'm walking. I'll flex my arms while I'm walking. It's always leverage. But I'm telling you guys, this is a hidden form of exercise that's very powerful. I'm actually going to be coming out with the manual on it because I've gotten really interested in it. I've known about it forever. I'm like, man, this is really effective and people can use this. So within your workouts, the Panda Pump Sets, you could hit a set of, let's say, a chest fly, dumbbell fly, which is excellent for your chest. Best movement for the chest. Do your reps, do a slow eccentric, like a 3-second negative, 10 to 12 reps, let's say. Get off, and then do that chest flex hold. Grab a med ball, or you can even just hold the fly at the top and squeeze the heck out of 30 seconds. Do 3 or 4 sets of that. And you can pick each body part and do that. And the pump you're gonna get is insane. You're gonna be sore from doing this. But highly effective form of exercise, guys. Isometric training. Start adding it in. Very low barrier to entry. You can do it throughout the day. Nobody's even gonna know you're doing it. That's what's cool about it too. Give it a try and let me know what you think. All right, it's time for my first coaching call. So I gotta run. We got Rip Dads online starting June 23rd. It's an amazing program for dads that want to get in the best shape of their life in 6 weeks. Just hit me up. I'll put my number in the show notes. You guys have an awesome day.